I do only have about 30 minutes left in the stream, but I figure we are enough in the end of this that I'm just going to continue playing until we're done.
Are causing a disturbance on the ship.
I think it'd be weird to start the next stream with, and we're almost done then. Goodbye. Final mission's over.
On you. Captain's coming.
Actually, we'll do
Put your
this.
gun away. Casual. Oh,
Those matter. Fine. Tinker time. Alright. So I could get it one level higher after this. It seems like the right gun for me at the moment. Whatever. Ooh. Baby. That is not half bad. Thunder as well. We were tinkering you, but for no real good reason. That's going to take a lot. Hunting Rifle Ultra also I'm tinkering, but again, that's very expensive. Yeah, so Chimera has 89 armor on at the moment. 103 armor on at the moment. We're done. Like, that's all we need to do. That, I'm gonna hit repair. Then maybe tinker one more time on a weapon. Sure. Anyone else just realize what mistake I made? You need the bits to respec, right? There we go. I've made mistakes. All right. I need to find more to sell.
for a closer inspection by any.
Hey, Blackbird. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Selling mag picks and shunts and stuff should be able to get me there. Fingers extraordinarily crossed. Silly, thank you very much for gifting a tier 1 sub to Blackbird. Much appreciated. Blackbird, enjoy your emotes in chat and welcome to the Republic. Take this gifted sub and spam emotes all your life. You've only been waiting for this moment to be arrived. This moment to arrive, rather. Yeah, not the right facility for me. This is why you saved? Yeah, it is one of the reasons I saved, but we got other ways to do this. No, I could just go to a colony and just kill a bunch of people. Do it. Can go over here and steal some weapons, sell them off. As a trombonist, I don't often use the sad trombonist sound, but this would be the right time for it. That one. Ah. Hey, Boone.
Hey, I saw your name on the roster at Sublight Salvage. Good luck out there.
Thanks, Boone. Sell ammo. Yeah, that's what I'm on my way to do.
Been following that series? The Hunt for the Wimbro?
Hey, Ike. Sell. Let's say about most of that ammo. So somewhere near most of that ammo. Think about most of this ammo. Nah, it's already got us there. Right? It's 2,000 to spec into it. 5, 1, 2, 4. We're fine. That's the price is right. You need a tuba for it. Ah, right. I'm afraid I don't know the sad trombone sound
Crew
beyond.
members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion
Like
in the kitchen.
walking trombone sounds. Right. Now, for the perfect specking here. No dialogue skill above... Well, I mean, it depends. I want to wear my perception hat, right? So no dialogue skill above 80. Hacking shouldn't need to go above... I didn't sell all of my armor for a reason. Hacking shouldn't need to go above 14, 24 from it. So 76. I'll keep retap just in case. Lockpicking doesn't need to get above 70. So it's dialogue to 80, lockpicking to 70, hacking to 76. Good. So this is going to go bankrupt from all these gift subs? I am a little bit concerned. Extremely gracious, but also make sure you're okay first, please. Alright. So we're doing the full respec. Obviously, we need to get long guns to 100. Sorry, revert those. I only need to get long guns to 50, and then I can go direct for it. Is that purple water bottle Rizzo's brand? You know it. It's that purple Brie Crush. Purple Brie Crush. Not made entirely of humans. That'll do. Again, pop these up. Lockpicking actually does need to be pretty high as well. And that also happens to bring my sneak along, thankfully. It goes to 70. It goes to 76. 76, 40, yeah, 76. Tech, medical, science, engineering. I do need the ability to repair my weapons in the field, so we need to get to 20 engineering at the absolute least. That also gets us to another level of science. Not necessary, though. Inspiration. We do need level 20 there, so they can get my companions to do stuff. So I've left myself with 68 extra points. I think most of those were in sneak. And 15 left outside. Those are probably line intimidate, if I had to guess. So my line intimidate can get to 70. They can get to 84. Science buffs your elemental damage. Science buffs your plasma, shock, and science weapon effects. I'm not using plasma or shock consistently. I'm using N-rays, actually. So if I got level 60 of it, that'd be useful, but it's a lot to invest just to get 25% damage on the N-ray when that's only one of my weapons. Especially because I'm probably going to end up using Pink Slip a lot. I think this is correct. Our Lion Intimidate is a little low, but we will be taking people that have, like, Lion Intimidate with them. Persuade actually could be one less, because I am a cashier subgrade non-supervisory, but it'll take me ages to do it, so I'm not going to bother. Okay. Sprint speed, walk speed, base armor rating, carry capacity. Fast travel while encumbered probably isn't something that I need at this point. Definitely take the health, though. Carrying capacity, extra damage. HP restored and TTD restored. Even if the TTD restored isn't going to work, I'll try it. Max health? Yeah, I already did. Plus 50 to it. Let's have it recharge a little faster. Negative sway, negative detection radius of enemies. That's only when you have no companions in the body, of course, so we turn that off. Tactical Master. We've got 4 of these left to apply. What's that? That's all of those bits. And then, am I going to be taking Ellie and Felix out? Because if I am, then, like, Ellie, like, I should have tinkered your gun a little bit. Because that's real weak. Felix, I probably should have tinkered your thing as well. I mean, I could go in with no companions. That's a way to do it, I'm sure. So Felix gives us extra persuade. Medical gives us... Sorry, Ellie gives us extra medical. You need to re-level your goons. Yeah, I do need to. It's just which of my goons I decide to take out on the mission, right? Poverty doesn't have, like, a incredibly good weapon. Neither does Nyoka. There's Felix. Yeah, I should have leveled up these weapons at the same time. Oh well. I could just straight up take Sam. Sam actually has like really good equipment. Who do I want with me at the edge of the universe? Because it might be Felix and Nyoka. Sam causes you robophobia. That's a negative combat effect. That's a 20% extra damage for me. But I could also just send them to be long range, like stay pretty far away from me, and then I wouldn't actually incur it. Okay, so Felix is coming with me. Who else? I think it's Felix and Pabati. I actually just want to see each of their initial reactions to it. I don't necessarily think that it's going to be incredibly important to change their abilities. Extra damage to corporate military seems pretty important for you, though. Thank you, Felix. And then Pavati. Sam and Max, that's a pair of names that has never caused hijinks in games ever. Oh my god. I sincerely wish there was another Sam and Max. Desperately needed in my life. When she performs her ability, I recharge some of my thing. Cool. Alright then. Time for us to go out. Time to go to the final mission. Never played that one. It's on the one-day list. I would highly recommend those games. Even if you start back in, like, your salmon mucks.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Tell me about the Hope.
The Hope is the Groundbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years, but just recently was found. Also, there are hundreds of thousands of frozen organic life forms hibernating in her hold.
I can tell which part you were excited about. What's going to happen if I skip the Hope?
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra too. Or the sun.
So do you have the ability to be like, all right, teleport the Hope, but you have a dumb teleport the Hope option and it goes into the sun and you're like, oh, whoops. What was I doing again?
Forgetfulness can be an early warning sign of asphyxiation due to loss of pressurization. Are you breathing comfortably, Captain? I need you to reroute power. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system, so
That's all for now. Connect you to the Hope's comm system. Oh, right. I actually need to go out to the comm. Felix and Pedavati probably come out with this. Yeah, that was one of the endings you wanted to spoil. Only the dumb option works. Yeah. I love that they set that up, but also I can see how that might be frustrating to people who just wanted to experience the dumb dialogue. Being like, I got locked out of the weight of... I can see how people might be sad about that, but I can't bring myself to be. That sounds hilarious. Whoop. Quincy Duncan. You're a named character, so I can't just shoot you from afar, apparently. Auxiliary power station. Available functions: patch, reroute an auxiliary power source to supplement UDL-002's reactor, or logs and status. Let's look at logs and status first, obviously. Error accessing archives, available entries, pre-launch roll call. Captain Wilhelm Hunt, Donna Hunt, Rezi Terega, Frank Nolder, and Alexei Volkov. Alexei Volkov. Alexei Volkov. That sounds like a name I've heard. Have I heard that name in the already? Continue. Manual log L01 Hunt W. 10 years. Longest trip Donna and I ever took was a week-long sojourn in the Silver Mountains. Even that set her on edge. She's a homebody. Always was. She packed so much food, we could have been stranded out on the rocks for a month and we probably would have been just fine. UDL sent us on a team-building seminar in the town once. They paid for everything. Donna still packed nutrients bars just in case the bus broke down. It's gonna take this ship 10 years to reach Halcyon, an entire decade. It's a good thing UDL provides rations, otherwise she might have dumped our life savings into mixed nuts and freeze-dried meat. Automated audio transcript. Well, this is it, folk. Say goodbye to Old Blue, eh? Yeah, if anyone wants to. Ugh, good riddance. Why so bitter, Razy? She's been a good home. Give me a spaceship any day of the week. Well, we'll see how you feel a year in. So, a moment of silence? Or should we make a toast? Anything? It feels weird leaving Earth in the rearview mirror. Nope. From now on, we only look forward. Status. On power, please. It's in power save mode, only life support is powered. Maintenance status. Okay, so 22,000 overdue. Microwave short circuited after some idiot left his fork on the plate. And the microwave clock is stopped, it's stuck in high power mode, and it's stopped working entirely. Let's go back to status so we can check maintenance. Oh, maintenance was already part of that one, right? Cool. Hibernation storage status. Storage bay. Ooh. There are more people missing here than we'd previously thought, although they may have already taken some of the hibernation chambers. Blackbird at 3 a.m. here, so you're gonna go to bed, rest well, sleep well, and thanks for tuning in. The resolution of this will likely end up in a VOD that ends up on the YouTube channel. But unfortunately, it seems like we're gonna end up with like 40 or 45 VODs from this series, so it might take a while to actually release.
You got a second?
Oh, sure, Felix, what's up?
You know, they're gonna make a serial about our adventures one day. I've been trying to think of a good title for this episode. I like the sound of The Skip Job. No, wait, I got it. Hope in Dark Times. Get it? Hope? Like the ship. That's what folks in the business call wordplay.
Could you explain it a couple more ways to me, please? Not bad, Felix. Our adventure serial is gonna need a name too.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Got a list right here. Thrilling Tales of the Unreliable. Or maybe Spine-Chilling Stories from the Edge of the System. Was also considering Astounding Adventures in the Ether. I'm partial to that last one.
As am I. Squeeze the bridge of your nose, Felix. I prefer The Adventures of Ryan and Company. No, of course not. How about this one? Felix's adventures in shutting up and doing as he's told. I'm glad you're having fun, but we've got a job to do. I guess I'll say the first one.
Not bad. Got a nice ring to it. Stealing the hope from the board, skipping it across the whole damn system. This is gonna be great. I can't wait.
I like your attitude, Felix.
Enough to boost my pay? I'm just kidding, boss. I know you don't pay me. I'm sure you've got plans to make. As for me, I gotta keep practicing my signature dropkick. The Hope might have cameras.
You're on camera now, bud. Okay. Just make sure that I have the right gun. And the right time. This should just be able to be like pop your head straight off.
I'm ready for this.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, it's not silenced at all, so it should very much be saved as a weapon that like clears a room after I've done stuff. Should I have a conversation with him first? I don't know, like... kind of drawn to try and talk to you first, at least. What's up, man?
You know, when they posted us here, I told them there wasn't any point. Nobody would be so stupid as to fly to the ass end of the colony for this derelict. Shows how much I know. You've got about 5 seconds to tell me what you're doing here before I make you take a walk outside.
Hold that thought. How much more lying can I do? Oh, hang on. I think I can literally lie just enough.
Get out of here on your own accord, or we'll dump your body out the airlock.
Like heck, I quick save every time. Clearly I was wearing the wrong hat for that conversation. Yeah, it's much more of a bowler kind of conversation.
You know, sure.
Is that a way to treat a new hire?
Bullshit. If UDL was sending more folks, they'd have told us.
I just did. Intimidate or persuade? I don't know what to tell you. I'm just following orders. If our boss found out you were giving me trouble, hand it to the law. I'm here on orders from the chairman himself. God, I wish I could do that. Don't know what to tell you. I'm just following orders.
I get you. This is the dullest job I've ever had. But orders said to stand here, so here I am. All right. You'll want a uniform so my staff doesn't shoot you on sight. They're a dangerous mix of bored and trigger happy. We've got a few extra in the old badge station to my right. Good luck.
Oh, to your right, of course, because you're facing the other direction. That'll do it. Cheers, bud.
Easy.
Ooh. Engineers log C17. This whole starving to death thing isn't all it's cracked up to be. On the upside, bathrooms are the cleanest they've been since we left for it. It's made my job a hell of a lot easier. Thurston Stallworth, custodial engineer.
Ow.
Oh, can I get a better weapon, please? Ah, right, UDL identity cartridge. Finally, I got one of them. Whew! After such a long time of stressing that I needed one, and that I couldn't find any at all. Right, control armor also not needed. Leaded armor, yeah, getting bad stuff in these areas.
Wow.
Just gonna unlock it for the
How'd you do
experience. Oh, great. The other way in. Great, found it. Ooh, hang on. If this mimics the mapping of the Groundbreaker, then we might be able to... Yes, this will do. This will do excellently. Oh, sorry, it was Felix just taking a little bit of fall damage over there. That's okay. At least it's not something I have to care about. Okay, so that's where the science weapon was on the other one, but... Looks like we found our sneaky way in. Hell yeah. Hacking? Power down sentries. Let's just quickly pop those on. Ooh, power down sentries. Set targeting employees to UDL. It depends how sneaky I want to be. Like, do I sneak the whole way through? Because if I sneak the whole way through, I can't obviously, alert them there's a problem by changing these. I wonder if I can sneak the whole way through. I'm gonna power down the sentries. I would actually like a fight. Like, if I have to fight my way out of here and fight the UDL employees, I'll do it myself. Cool. We don't get an extra. I mean, they were both as, like, equally difficult to qualify for. So it doesn't seem like one of them should necessarily be better than the other. But I guess there's no excellent reason to assume that, I guess. Hey, Sprats. It'd be nice if you had, like, the ability to be a friend to animals and you could get a ridiculous amount of Sprats and just run in with them. Finding a lot more blood around the ship lately. Must be the clumsiest crew on record. You know how hard it is to get bloodstains out of steel hull? I'm gonna run out of antiseptic wash. With the amount of time I spend on these floors, I'd better have a promotion waiting in Halcyon. Chief Custodial Engineer sounds fine to me. You're giving me a lot of supplies right before we end the game. Just saying. Authorized access will result in your immediate termination upon your arrival in Halcyon. Error accessing, let's go for message transcripts. This one. Hey, Rez? Yeah? Bored. Up for a round of torts?
Yeah, but I got bridge duty.
Sure, I'll come up. Buzz me in?
Sure. Don't cheat this time.
Listen, it's not cheating if you don't get caught.
Okay, I'm expecting the deck all the same.
Okay, you know what? I'll find Alexei and play with him instead. Volkova.
Oh my fuck. Shh, sorry, it is hard to be quiet. Well, try. If we get picked up by the computer, we're on record forever. Is that so bad?
Well, I got someone waiting for me in the pods, Alexei. This is a one-trip thing. Ooh, another UDL identity cartridge. Finally. Someone was playing hide and sprat. Oh, is that? I didn't even think about that. I somehow interpreted that totally wholesomely. The Vermin 2. Finally, we've actually seen a Vermin 2. I'm gonna take it. I didn't see one earlier. Not I can think of, at least. Sorry for corrupting my pure mind. Much appreciated for introducing me to the joke that I'd missed, though. I don't want to miss any of the jokes in an Obsidian game. You kidding me? Well, this looks like the character selection screen at the start of the game. It looks like that a lot because it is. That's Hope Comms, Hope Auxiliary Power, something over there as well. Let's have a look. Status, count normal, pod count 999. Logs. Pod removal. That's a log for the pod removal. Cool. Occupant Ryan, removed by unknown crew member, and automated audio transcript.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left out here to drip forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
It's my Phineas Wells.
Am I the only one who wants to scratch my name on one of those pods? Yeah, I figured.
He's unique, I'll say that. He's definitely unique. Okay, so it looks like going through this way, I can get to the bridge. Is that, like, was that room only for that? That room is only for that. Rather than being another way in. All right, fine. I guess I have to go in and actually destroy them and check the room then. I'm sorry. I was trying to leave you alive, Sprat. I promise.
I've been waiting for this.
Nice one.
Your resistance is way, way too high, Mega Sprat.
Tossball kick.
Thank you, Felix.
That's the last of them.
That was a lot worse than it needed to be. Another vermin laminated could be useful, but I've never seen an enemy, like, I've only ever seen one enemy in the entire game try and use that type of damage against me. Ooh, a UDL identity cartridge, finally.
Should we assign Sam for a cleanup?
Like something out of that one horror
Maybe
serial. What was it called? Oh, yeah. Slaughter Island.
Engineer's log C54.
Okay, I give up. The Civil War nonsense is exhausting. Blood everywhere. Everywhere I turn, there's another part of the ship that's damn sealed off. How am I supposed to do anything with my job if the captain locks all the damn doors? Fuck it. I'm gonna find a way to lock myself in a hibernation chamber and they can wake my ass up when we arrive at the colony. Have fun cleaning your own floors from now on. Assholes.
Thurston Stallworth. I would love to have a conversation with you, Thurston Stallworth. I actually need a janitor for my ship. Old log entry. I don't know what happened in the void. I don't know what in the void just happened, so I'm writing it down just in case I'm going insane. Pulled a guy out of the pod and his arm got all clammy. Rubbery almost. Poked at it for a bit and it started to fucking liquefy. Like it was made of water. Stuffed him back in quick as I could, but the rest of him ain't in a good way. Don't think he'll make it. This better not be a fucking trend, or after this we're all gonna starve anyway. Frank. Something about no capitals and Frank. To me, says Australian. Damn clearly as well. I love that they hit this up amongst here, and what they've hit it is... I guess like it works against the metagaming idea of, you know, these kinds of things should be in this area because I'm this late in the game, and just leaves them there as being like environmental objects. So it makes sense. Yossi self-hatred? What do you mean? There's no self-hatred in that. I know a lot of Frank. Well, I don't personally know a lot of Franks. I do know a lot of Australian Franks in general, though. I personally would never run with a Frank. Ugh. I'm more a Bruce kind of guy myself. Extremely niche reference to an old flying circus sketch. Unauthorized access will blah blah blah. Alright. Terrega arm. Manual log. Terrega arm. I think I gave you like a different voice, like, Dear Diary, everyone is running around trying to figure out how we're gonna eat, but none of it means anything if I can't keep us on course. It's hell. Charting 26 years of travel through space is... I don't know if I can handle it. So much pressure, so many lives. If I get one thing wrong, one smudged decimal point, one off by one miscalculation, we could crash into an asteroid. I keep thinking of all those colonists. They just never wake up. Lucky them. Automated log. Okay, how many voices we've got here? 1, 2, 3. 3 different voices.
I've called you all here because the numbers on our rations are off.
Off? What do you mean off?
We have too many. Someone hasn't been taking theirs.
Extra food sounds like a good thing, darling.
Not extra. Someone's getting their food from another source. They must have stashed it somewhere.
So? Someone could have brought some from Earth. Sorry, different way. So? Someone could have brought something from Earth.
If they did, we need to include it in our rationing, Frank. Every bit of food on this ship is to be split amongst us all.
It's theirs. It's not yours to take.
This isn't about ownership, it's about survival. We're gonna run out eventually, and the longer we last, the closer we get to figuring this shit out.
All right, all right.
I want everyone to interrogate their crew. Find whoever's not eating their share and bring them forward.
Perhaps there's hope yet. Mama used to have such a garden. I grew up on her tomatoes and lemons and limes. When we left Earth, she was so kind as to share the samples of seeds with me, so that wherever we end up, I might start my own garden. Now, buds grow in hydroponics. This may not be a backyard, but it is something. I remember you every day, Mamoshka. Now more than ever. Lord help me. It worked. I'm going to hell, but it worked. Now how the fuck do I break the news to the captain? Everyone is a cowboy except women. That was Frank, I'll have you know. Frank just has a higher voice. Cap, one of this on record. Sick of the witch hunt. It's me. I haven't been eating my rations.
Why?
Don't need it. Don't mind feeling hungry.
I need my chief engineer with his full faculties. I'm glad you owned up to this, but start eating your full share. That's an order.
All due respect, Cap, we're up shit creek. I'm not sure that's an order means a lot right now.
It holds weight more now than ever, Frank. We need to stay organized.
Well, I ain't doing it, so shove that shit down my throat yourself or give the leftovers to someone else.
Keep him quiet, Cap.
I mean, there's still the Hope's power I haven't even done at the entrance. Like, I just walked straight past it. I guess I'm assuming it would have told me, oh, you need to go here. No, Hope's auxiliary power is completely out in the other area. Okay, so it's 2 different things that I need to do. Hope's auxiliary power and what? Yeah, that makes sense. makes sense. All right, we need to go back to the front of the ship as quickly as possible. Yes, yes, feel free to question me in a moment.
I'm gonna go have a look.
Hey! I don't rec-
Yes, I am. Surprise inspection, soldier.
Oh, hell. No one informed me of any surprise inspection.
Hand over your gun and your valuable UDL identity cartridge. I filed the paperwork months ago. You telling me you weren't aware?
Sure I was. Must have slipped my mind.
I'll be on my way.
I don't want any trouble out of you.
Clearly. I'm worried that as soon as I turn this on, Quincy's gonna be like, hey, what did you just?
That ought to do her, Captain.
Just roaming around.
Good luck.
Thanks, Quincy. I always knew you were on my side, secretly. Paperwork for a surprise inspection only in this universe? I didn't even think about that. There's more areas up here I should open and inspect at least. Okay. Automated audio transcripts. Look, Captain. Sorry. Look, Captain. It's just what I was talking about. We're slowing down. Resi, pretend for a second that when I look at your screen, all I see is an unintelligible math. Oh, okay. See this line? That's us. This one? That's where we should be. This one? That's where we're going. We're off course. And I think it's because we're... What the hell was that? I don't... Will? What's going on down there, Frank? I was gonna ask you the goddamn same thing. Engine's just braced. Who hit the brakes? Go right ahead, Frank. Right. As some of you know, the ship dropped out of faster than light travel. We gotta spin up the skip drive again. Why are you talking instead of doing? It ain't that simple, you hullhead. Whew. Frank. Excuse me. Damn it. I was trying not to burp on mic. My bad. Frank. Sorry. If I could just hit a button and skip us back to speed, I would. But Nav's got to plot a new course. Yeah. Yes. Dropping to sublight speeds means we're quite a ways off course. The navigational computer will be helpful, but it'll take... Well, I don't know how long it'll take. Let's get this right. Any errors and we could fly through a planet or a star. Plus, we'll need to count up the fuel reserves. If we try to skip without the energy we need, well... Shit, I'm not sure. I think we just explode. I'd rather not explode. What if we don't have enough fuel? Then we fly slow. And how long will this take? I don't know yet. I need to run the numbers, but we'll deal with that problem when it comes. For now, Frank, see to the fuel. Resi, assume he can get us back and skip to space and plot a course. Let's go. Alright. The UDL mantra has always been prevention. If you don't have problems, you don't need a plan for dealing with them. Before I was assigned to this ridiculous journey, I ran budgets for our galas. How much does it cost to staff an ocean liner? How much food do we need? I always put safety precautions. Safety precautions? I always put safety precautions. Lifeboats, sick kids, flares, whatever I can think of, in a separate category from the rest of the budget. In my gut, I knew we should always plan for them. I think I got that from Donna. My boss always redacted them. Why spend money on emergency supplies when we can spend money on not having an emergency in the first place? Hire a better crew, build the ship out of better materials, find a better accountant. From pleasure cruises to colony ships, I guess nothing changes. They gave us 10 years of rations and we've used 9 of it. Resi is saying it's going to take us 26 years to get to Halcyon if we can't spin up the skip drive. Anyway I carve this up, someone's going to starve. Someone will, I guess. I want this on record. We're fucked and it ain't because of the equipment. The skip drive is toast. I don't know what the hell happened, but we ain't even getting to prelim cyclo boosters. Captain says we got food for a year. Rez says it will take 26 to get there on STL. Back home, I saw folks that lose their mind going hungry for a week. A week? We ain't gonna last a bloody month if we don't figure out something to do. That is actually one thing, like an instigating factor behind an incredible amount of revolutions is hunger. Hunger is extremely motivating. Making all of that and immediately bouncing, thank you. Right, but they don't get angry. That's down towards the sprouts. Just making sure that I've scouted absolutely everything because those entries, those logs, are clearly telling a pretty important story. You didn't pick up the rare UDL ID card? Oh, god damn it. My bad. Sorry. Where was it? I'll go find it. Oh, yeah, it's through here. Sorry. Took me a moment. I forgot. Is there more? Because I think there is at least one more thing. So I have to run away.
Here they come!
I don't know how long ago this was. They didn't even try and question me. Oh, literally it was just moments ago? Neat.
Halt, sir. Worker, you are not authorized to access.
Gonna quickly reload that one as well.